Something's Brewing takes us to Manchester. Three friends opened up Labyrinth Brewing Company recently. Now they rehab this whole space inside. It is fantastic. The beer, though, is even better. Let's go check them out. Adam DeLaura, everyone, from Labyrinth Brewing Company, owner brewer. So nice to meet you.
Great to meet you as well.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Oh, absolutely. So you guys are very new, about a month and a half in.
Yes.
How has it been going so far?
It's been going great. I mean, we're new. As soon as the doors opened, we had a line out the door. It's
awesome.
Been super busy in here. Like, I can't complain.
Talk about this space. First of all, it's stunning, and you've done a lot of work here. It was an old factory,
yes.
right?
So this space is an old Cheney building. It was originally built to house waste silk, so like the waste textiles from the factories. It's about 135 years old, and when we moved into the space, it had nothing. No heat, no electricity, nothing. So we had to make all of that in this space. Including our amazing bar top, which all of our tables and bar tops we constructed ourselves out of some trees that we took down to build our parking lot outside.
And I know this is, what, 2.5 years of the making?
Yeah, I mean about, yeah, absolutely. Probably closer to 3 is about 34 months from the day we had the concept that we were going to start this until opening day.
And it's not just you. You have 2 other partners, right?
Yes, yeah, 2 other guys that, you know, we're old high school friends, Chris Walnum and Sean Gora. We kind of came together and decided that we're going to make a brewery. This is the right time to do this. And
all right, and a brewery comes the beer, which is what we're going to talk about next.
Awesome.
Chris.
Yeah.
Here's Chris, everyone. He's our beer guy.
Hello.
The most exciting part of this segment. So we're in the brew house. It's fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the beer. The first one, Pan's IPA?
Yeah, Pan's IPA is actually the first beer that we named. It was in honor of how we named the brewery, which was kind of by accident. We saw Pan's Labyrinth DVD sitting on the bookshelf and said, hey, that's a great name, but I bet Labyrinth is taken, and it wasn't. So Pan's IPA is our more traditional East Coast IPA, although we do put a modern twist on it. We use 6 different varieties of hops in it. It's pretty heavily hop bursted. So while it does have a nice malt balance to it, it's still plenty hoppy.
So the next one is an oatmeal stout.
Yeah. So EREBUS is our oatmeal stout, named after the Greek mythology's primordial of darkness.
Okay.
So obviously a very dark beer. Silky mouthfeel from the addition of oatmeal. Very roasty, hints of coffee and a little bit of chocolate.
I'm excited to try that one.
Right.
That's one of my favorites when it starts getting chillier out. The third one is a cream ale, which we haven't really seen many of the cream ales these days.
Yeah, so cream ale, I mean, despite what the name or the style may indicate, we call it the maize because of the addition of corn in it. It was actually brewed historically to compete with the light lagers, so it's a good beer for just your everyday beer drinker, just a nice light, refreshing lawnmower beer with just a hint of honey sweetness to it.
And I'm sure you get that creamy look too.
Oh yeah, it's got a nice creamy head on it.
And last but not least, you have a New England IPA style as well.
We do. So Turbo Love Juice, we can barely keep the tap lines full of it. It's been selling like crazy.
I love the name, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. It's actually named after a Judas Priest song.
Okay.
So, yeah, huge tropical notes, a lot of pineapple orange, a little bit of papaya in there, and just a hint of tobacco spiciness from the hop selection we chose.
Is it super hoppy like the first one we talked about?
It's probably twice as hoppy. If you're looking for that blast of fruity hoppiness, this is the one to go to.
All right, we just want to introduce Sean because you're part of this as well, so give everyone a wave. And yeah, you have an event coming up October 18th.
Yes, October 18th at 5 o'clock, we're going to have a ribbon cutting with the Greater Manchester Chamber of Commerce.
And all is welcome, you said.
Absolutely.
If you want to come, just show on up.
Absolutely.
Starts at 5 o'clock.
You got it.
All right, here at the brewery. Well,
awesome.
You guys did a fantastic job. Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much.
And much luck to you in the future.
Thanks. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Something's Brewing at Labyrinth Brewing Company in Manchester.